And welcome back to Low Gear. I'm filming from a person's house. And the European Union has decided in 2035, in the European Union, you can't sell nor produce petrol diesel cars, nor methane or GPL propulsion cars. The fact is, with the Green Deal thingy bob, when the pandemic came along, Brussels said, let's spend this money on something else. So, the cost of the transition, there's no money in the kitty to do it. And obviously, in Europe, where they produce these electric vehicles, the factories are closing. Why? Because people do not want it, because it's too costly. And other news starts produced. The transition, where the European Union is going to find other money, more taxes from Europeans out of their pocket, which they've embezzled on giving to various manufacturers and to make electric cars, which no one wants. Now they're crying they have to close factories. They're probably asking for more money. It's absurd. The dog bites its own tail. There's no money for transition. It will take many decades to pass over. The electrical infrastructure for the grid to generate extra electricity. There's no money for that. The current system won't hold the extra demand of 75% if it will go all electric. And there's always the costs of the safety of these vehicles, costs of producing this thing, cost of purchasing, maintaining it, and even disposing of it. Brussels is just out of touch of reality. They look over Europe from the ivory tower like some flaming dictator. And the consequences this could have on Europe and society itself, and the economy as well. Because our economy is based on transport, it's a petrol thing. Everything runs basically on fossil fuels. You can't, in 10 years' time, get rid of it. It's impossible. Or is it just a way eliminating private transport and only the well-off can afford electric cars? And even that, you have to dispose of the batteries, which are difficult to recycle, impossible, costly as well. It's practically just a suicide. This will cost many jobs, widespread unemployment, and the petrol and motor industry employs thousands and thousands of people throughout the European Union who extracts oil out of the sea, out of the ground, selling it. Those who produce cars, those who produce parts for cars, those people who repair cars, and the scrapyards who recycle old cars and sell them for pieces. Electric car you cannot recycle. It's just thrown away there with a bunch of circuits which you cannot recycle, and you have to send it down to Africa to get rid of it in a certain way. These people have no idea on how European society, probably Russia, China and other countries, apart from the West, they'll continue to have petrol and diesel vehicles. And they'll be laughing at us, you the third world. That's probably they want from us, Brussels, reducing to extreme poverty, like the scene of the Brave New World, and they live in this so-called futuristic city. It's just crazy.